All right, hello there. What's up to you people? Well, the usual saying, hello there, what's up to people? I mean, I wish I could come up with something more creative you could say, but anyway, what I want to go over is, Red Lightning Bolt wanting to go over, AW's Collision and TNA's Genesis and stuff here and all that. I mean, I think I want to say about TNA Genesis, it's kind of sad that Josh Alexander is leaving. Kind of sad right there and all that, right there and all that, even though some parts were predictable, some parts were not. But anyway, but I know for sure, man. Collision, AW's Collision, that certainly was, man. Okay, now that Collision, that was hardcore. Oh, sorry, let me fix my mic. But anyway, that was a pretty hardcore one. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, man. That really showed some good blood, like a good amount of blood, man. Really it gives off that entertainment for the adult audience, something the adult audience could enjoy and stuff here and all that. Which makes it feel like a movie. That's the thing right there. But sadly, some people don't understand that stuff. Some people don't. So anyway, let's go over the results. Starting with the X Division Championship, match with Moose defending against Ace Austin stuff with the brand new X Division title belt that Moose made himself being shown as well. But anyway, well, how this started off with is after the bell ring, you get Ace going right after Moose, taking him down with the Ace just running the ropes and continuing the offense, taking Moose down to the mat. As Ace sends Moose over to the top rope and stuff here and all that before the champ rolls into the ring and rolls out again to break the 10 count before Moose runs at Ace, who moves as you can see, Moose collides into the barricade before Ace grabs Moose and picks him and attempts to send him into the ring, but Moose fights him off as Ace nails Moose and tries to pick him up. But Moose nails Ace with a pump kick and stuff and all that. Recovers pretty quickly in the process before he picks up Moose and suplexes him on the floor and stuff and all that. I mean, this was a good match. And I'm not kidding. Dude, this Genesis had some really good matches. This is why. Because this is why, in my opinion, why I say this, that, TNA is mostly on my you know, top watch list, number one on my own little watch list, instead of AEW this time, because AEW used to be on my watch list or whatever you call it and stuff and all that, but now it has to be a TNA and stuff because TNA is doing it. And this is why I want TNA to have a second weekly show. Right there, yeah, they're gonna kill AEW and all. Like they'll definitely get the drop on them, but still, I want that to happen someday. I really do, for TNA to get their second weekly show or a third and stuff and all that. But anyway, even though it's sad that Josh Alexander is leaving this TNA promotion and stuff and all that. But anyway, we get Moose chopping Ace as he gets up, and Moose just sends up Ace and chops him again, sending the challenger to the mat as Moose picks up Ace and tries to chop him before Ace moves and then lays and chops and kicks on Moose, but he fends it off, picking up Ace and slamming him back first on the mat and stuff before Moose picks up Ace and stuff right there. And not only that, like somewhere else in this part of the match, we get Ace being down as Moose picks up Ace, and he then hits Moose with an elbow, but that's where Moose just trades the blow and stuff, just hitting him back and stuff, knocking him down before both men exchange blows as Ace gets fired up before Moose just headbutts Ace and stuff, who is now on the apron before Ace leaps over the ropes before Moose catches him and drops him before Moose is on the apron. As Ace drops Moose to the floor before Ace was sent into the steel post by JDC as Alicia as JDC just checks on Moose and stuff before Ace spears Moose as he gets up and stuff and all that. Man, really good back and forth. I'm not kidding, man. Just like really good stuff, man. I thought they did a really great job with this show, even though I liked Collision a little bit better, more personally, yeah. But anyway, this was a good show nonetheless. I mean, I'm most likely gonna give this an 8 out of 10, while freaking Collision gets a 9 out of 10 or so and stuff and all that. But anyway, you could say, yeah, how do I put this off? What else happened? Ace sleeps over the ropes as Moose just does the spear stuff, but that's where, Moose managed to spear Ace and stuff before Moose covers Ace, but he kicks out at a 2 count stuff before Moose, just goes for a second spear with Ace rolling him up for a 2 count. Well, we have a few near falls where Ace just gets hit with 2 spears and then gets covered to retain the stuff right there, which is what Moose managed to do. Moose manages to retain and stuff and all that, beating him and stuff right there, beating Ace and stuff right here and all that. Right there, what you have right there, winner and still TNA X Division champion Moose right there and stuff, because I know Moose is like one of the powerhouses. I mean, he's like powerhouse Hobbs and stuff here and all that. I mean, I'm not kidding. Powerhouse Hobbs appears to be really good, compared to how he's used and stuff here and all that. Because honestly, the way AEW uses Powerhouse Hobbs, it makes him look like that he's not an effective, not a pretty effective wrestler. But the way he came at John Moxley, that just shows you that AEW was taking him for granted. AEW really was, because yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs has that potential, and freaking Tony Khan needs to make use of that better. That's the thing right there. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. So anyway, yeah, after the match, the System are in the ring as Steve Macklin and Eric Young came down to make the save before Edwards and Myers leave the ring as Macklin and Young take out Edwards and Myers before we get a brawl on the floor with all four men. Before all four men get in the ring as the match is not officially underway yet, we get a brawl on the outside as Macklin sends Edwards back into the ring and stuff here and all that. Where the bell rings as the match is now officially underway, you could say, and all that, as we have the System with Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers facing Eric Young and Steve Macklin and stuff here and all that, where Alicia Edwards distracts Macklin as then is dropped by a Blue Thunder bomb by Edwards and stuff before Edwards grabs Macklin's and chops him and stuff right here. That before Macklin also fires back with chops on Edwards and stuff as he tags in Myers and drops Macklin and covers him for only a 2 count right there and stuff and all that. And if only my freaking TV wasn't being so stupid and stuff. But anyway, what happened in this match is we had Myers running at Young, but he blocks it before Myers is hung upside down as Alicia gets in the ring to block Macklin and stuff as the referee is distracted with Alicia just nailing Macklin and stuff before Myers spears Macklin and covers him. But that's where Macklin just kicks out at 2 counts stuff before Edwards charges at Macklin, dropping him stuff before Myers is on the top rope and stuff before Edwards just gets sent into the ropes to drop Myers. And that's where you have it right there. Just Macklin then hitting Myers with the KIA to get the win for his team and stuff here and all that. So you had it right there. Steve Macklin and Eric Young right there winning the match right there. Winners by pinfall, you could say. That's the thing right there, I'm telling you. Really decent stuff. But anyway, you can see the commentary team runs down the rest of the card for tonight as a personal concierge for Ash and Heather by Elegance introduces the challengers, but not before insulting the fans. Before the challengers come out dressed as Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and stuff here and all that, man. That's some funny stuff here. The Dallas Cowboys, that's what they were going for. Also up next was the music for the champions as they make their way to the ring and stuff. As Threat just runs down to the ring and stuff and all that. I'm not kidding. Before we also have, what was it? Oh, yeah, that's right. The Threat running down to the ring as Luna walks slowly down to the ring and stuff right there and all that. I'm not kidding. That's the thing. So anyway, we have the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship match with Spitfire, with Jody Threat and Danny Luna defending against, Ash and Heather by Elegance and stuff here and all that. I mean, I'm not kidding, man. Something was telling me that Ash and Heather by Elegance was going to win, but I guess not right there. But anyway, yeah, we get a go Eagles for the challengers and stuff here as a threat. As we get a Threat and Heather attack each other. As we get Threat and Heather attack each other and roll to the outside before Luna drops Ash and covers her. But that's where Ash kicks out at 2 count as Threat is up and tags in as she tags back in Luna and Ash tags in Heather and stuff as the champs just grab Heather and hold her up. And I think she deep squat before dropping her and stuff with Luna just covering Heather and stuff. But she kicks out at 2 count before Heather rolls to the outside as the personal concierge distracts the ref and allowing the challengers to take over on the offense and stuff with Heather kicking Luna and stuff here and all that, and then nailing her in the face and stuff before Ash interferes from the outside, causing Luna to trip and stuff, and Luna is on the floor before Ash rolls Luna back in and covers her for only a 2 count. Before Ash just covers Luna again, but she kicks out at the 2 count before Ash really going at it right there. I'm telling you right there. Before Luna tags in Threat and Ash just tags in Heather before Threat takes down both Ash and Heather before Threat sends Heather to the corner and nails her and stuff here and all that. Before Heather falls to the mat as Threat covers her. Before Ash breaks up the count. Before Ash is tagged in and drops Threat. Before Heather comes off the top rope with a double stomp on Threat and stuff right there. Before Ash just picks up her Threat and stuff right here and all that. Before Heather comes off the top and landing on Luna before Threat tosses Heather out of the ring before Luna picks up Ash, just suplexing her. Yeah, that's what she managed to do, suplexing her from the apron over the ropes and stuff, and Luna then picks up Ash with a pressure drop and covering her to retain and stuff here and all that, which leads to which leads to a really interesting tag team for this women's match right here, I'm going to say, and all that. That's the thing right here. But anyway, how this came off, oh yeah, how this resulted was the winners by pinfall and Steel TNA were Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Spitfire and stuff, the duo and stuff, the group. But anyway, we go to a backstage vignette with Frankie Kazarian talking about how he is the gift to pro wrestling, and then he talks about how he knows Nick Nemeth and Joe Hendry and stuff here, as Kaz says that he hopes they tear each other up and stuff here and all that. But besides that, what's pretty confusing to me, what I find pretty confusing is that one webpage result said that Nick Nemeth defended against Joe Hendry, when in actuality it was Joe Hendry that managed to win against him and stuff. I don't know what was going on in there. Someone got really mixed up and stuff and all that. Like that was not good. That was not good. But anyway, we also had a video package hyping up our next match. That'll be Jordan Grace taking on the returning Tessa Blanchard, with the lights in the arena going out as they come up and stuff, before Tessa Blanchard is up on the ramp where she makes her way down to the ring to a string of boos and stuff, and the commentary team runs down the history of Tessa and TNA and stuff, as they thought they would never see her in TNA ring again. Because, let me see, Tessa Blanchard, I'm not kidding. For someone who's made bad choices like her, Tessa Blanchard knows how to fight. She is good in the ring. Just not the best human being, but oh my god, man, like I said, I was told that she beat Sami Callihan in a hardcore match. That's crazy right there, and all that. But anyway, what happened next was the music with Jordan Grace as she makes her way down to the ring. She was with the hometown favorite tonight with the fans and stuff here and all that. So yeah, that's where you have it right here. Jordan Grace versus Tessa Blanchard. Man, I'm not surprised that Jordan Grace lost against this one. I'm really not, because oh man, dude, Tessa Blanchard got her good, and if you can see by the match, their hairs were just messed up, like they're just messy all over the place, man, because they were really going at it, man. Just the competition was hot in this match, I'm telling you. The competition was really hot, I'm telling you. But anyway, we get the bell rings as Grace charges right after Tessa and sends her to the corner before Grace picks up Tessa and tosses her to the outside before Grace leaps through the ropes and drops Tessa and then picks her up and drops her on the floor before Grace picks up Tessa. Before Grace picks up Tessa, and Tessa also takes out the footing of Grace before Grace just grabs Tessa and stuff, smashing her face into the top turnbuckles before Tessa comes back with double knees on Grace before Tessa covers Grace and stuff, but she kicks out at a 2 count before Tessa climbs up the top rope. Right there and all that before, Grace palm swipes her with both women getting back on the top rope before Grace just drops Tessa with the fall-away slam from the top with both women being down as the referee starts the 10 count and stuff here and all that. Honestly, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, okay, it looked like a tie, but honestly, for the most part, Tessa Blanchard managed to win this one and stuff here and all that. You got both men being on their knees exchanging blows and stuff. I don't know why they call them, not both men, I mean both women. Both women get up as we get back and forth blows and stuff before Grace picks up Tessa and sends her face first into the top turnbuckle before Grace then picks up Tessa and powerbombs her. As we also get Grace covering Tessa, but she kicks out at 2 count as Grace hits Tessa with the back elbow, and Grace just has Tessa in a full Nelson, but breaks free in the process and stuff, because that's one thing I noticed about Tessa Blanchard. I noticed that she's really good at rolling over her opponents. She climbs up her opponents and she uses her legs to backflip, just flip herself backwards and stuff just to break away. That's pretty interesting. Like the balance that she has to do that. I've noticed she did that pretty often in the match, I'm telling you. But anyway, we get Grace kicking out of a 2 count stuff as Tessa covers Grace again, but she won't stay down in the process before Grace recovers and picks up Tessa and drops her with a spine buster before Grace covers Tessa, but she kicks out at 2 count as Tessa grabs Grace's hair as Grace slaps Tessa and picks her up before Tessa counters into a neck breaker and stuff before, Tessa just covers Grace, but we get a kick out by Grace at 2 count before this one and stuff and all that. So we have Tessa connecting with the knee and then connecting with a spinning crossbody on Grace before sending her to the floor. Before Tessa grabs, Grace, who was on the steel steps and stuff with Grace, just then grabbing Tessa and oh no, the page is not responding. Yeah, I don't freaking care. Just work with me here. Man. This thing's gotta work with me. I don't get what's it. This is one thing I got to apologize about. Man. When we're running a freaking, PS4 console for web page results, it tends to act up on us and stuff here and all that and give us the blue screen. This is not Blue Lightning Bow 97. This is Red Lightning Bow 97. I'm telling you all that. But anyway, I don't get what's with the free system memory and stuff right there. I mean, we're gonna, upgrades. That's the thing about running a YouTube channel. You gotta upgrade. You gotta freaking upgrade. That's the thing right there. I'm telling you. But anyway, we got Tessa grabbing Grace, who was on the steel steps and stuff before Grace then grabs Tessa and then drops Tessa with the rolling Death Valley driver on the floor before both women are down and stuff here and all that. Like I said earlier, that's the thing right there. I'm telling you. But anyway, we got Tessa then covering Grace before Grace gets her hand on the ropes to break the hold as Tessa pulls off a turnbuckle pad and Bulldog's Grace face first into the exposed turnbuckle and then follows up with a Magnum for the win. So you have it right there. This stuff right there and all that right there, even though it looked like it was going to be a tie or something or no contest. But anyway, you have a winner by pinfall, Tessa Blanchard, with a video package hyping up the next match airing and stuff. As the light goes out in the venue, as the music of Josh Alexander hits, as he comes out to boos from the fans in Garland, Dallas, which is where, the show is at, pretty much the least of our concern stuff, because what matters most is the match, the show, not the location and stuff here and all that. It's not like there's going to be a damn protest just because Josh Alexander left or anything. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyway, okay, we have the saddest match of all, in my opinion. The saddest match, the I Quit match with Josh Alexander and Mike Santana. And I gotta say, thanks a lot, Mike Santana. Now we don't have Josh Alexander anymore. But anyway, still a good show nevertheless. I mean, has had to be the saddest part of this one. Anyway, we got the bell rings as we are underway with Santana picking up Josh and stuff here and all that, slamming him down before Josh is up quick and gets Santana in a face lock, but he breaks out of it and rolls to the floor. But Santana is back in the ring and stuff as Josh picks up Santana and slams him before Santana rolls to the ring. Before Josh kicks Santana as he rolls back into the ring, before Santana just sends Josh to the floor and then leaps over ropes before landing on Josh on the floor before Santana kicks Josh as he sends Josh into the barricade, like how results have to repeat themselves. Josh, and all that, I'm telling you. But anyway, okay, because the thing about this match, I mean, you wish, it just makes you wonder, like, what gives? Like, just what gives, I'm telling you. That's the thing. But anyway, I guess we're not going to have Josh Alexander and TNA anymore and stuff here and all that. I mean, man, that's the thing, man. Both TNA and AEW have been losing some wrestlers lately and stuff. I mean, yeah, Tessa Blanchard came back. But anyway, I'm telling you, man, it just made you wish things were better a little bit and all that. But let me tell you, what else happened? Oh, yeah, that's right. But anyway, yeah, the I Quit match, get the bell rings as we are underway before Santana picks up Josh and slams him down where Josh is up quick and gets Santana in a face lock, but he breaks out of it and rolls to the floor and stuff before. We also had Santana rolling out of the ring and sending Josh headfirst into the ring post before Alexander just quickly recovers and drops Santana down, with Josh targeting the left knee of Santana, rolling him back in the ring before Alexander suplexes Santana, holds on, suplexes him again, mimicking Eddie Guerrero to boos from the fans. Before Santana ducks a running move by Josh as Alexander is up on the apron. Before we also have Alexander slamming Santana on the apron and stuff, with the referee asking Santana if he quits, as the Santana tells the referee to get the mic out of his face and stuff here and all that. Before Josh picks up Santana and rolls him back in the ring, with Josh kicking Santana, who slaps Alexander, and stuff. And not only that, the referee asks Santana if he wants to quit, but he says no, and Santana just gets the boot coming off and stuff, with Alexander sending Santana to the table as it breaks. Not only that, you get Alexander stomping on Santana, who tries to get up and stuff here and all that. I'm telling you. But how another way to describe this is, yeah, you get the referee just keep on asking them if they wanted to quit and stuff here and all that. That's the thing I'm telling you. Because honestly, yeah, this was kind of the saddest match. The fact that one of the wrestlers had to quit and stuff here and all that. Because honestly, the idea of I Quit match, you don't see that from WWE. You don't see that from, AEW and stuff here and all that. The idea of the I Quit match. But anyway, like I said, yeah, I guess Josh Alexander is not going to be in TNA anymore and stuff and all that. But anyway, and stuff here and all that. But it's still a banger match nonetheless, even though it's kind of sad in my opinion. No, even though we got Christopher Jackson Denver. Yep, getting the flame emojis right here. The flame emoji. Oh, it kind of hurt my hand a little bit. But anyway, yep, the flame emojis, and yep, it was a banger match and stuff here with Alexander versus Santana and stuff, even though Josh Alexander is quitting and stuff pretty much to his decision. It's kind of funny to have the referee just constantly bugging them, saying, "Are you going to quit, guys? Are you going to quit? Are you going to quit, guys? Are you going to quit?" Like, gosh, man, let them go with the match already. That's what had me thinking. I was like thinking that like earlier when I was watching and stuff here and all that. You guys gonna quit? You guys gonna quit? Like, come on. But anyway, yeah, you can say Santana grabs the zip tie and ties Alexander's hands. With the he just, ties Alexander's hands behind his back, and Santana then drops Josh with another STB, and then ref asks him if he wants to quit again and stuff, but he says no, and Santana grabs a table and sets it up on Josh, who was in the corner and stuff, before Santana sets up the steel steps and uses them as a springboard and stuff, and lands on Josh as the table breaks before the referee asks him if he wants to quit again. I don't get why and stuff right there. Not to forget, Tessa versus Jordan, as well as Rosemary and Masha and stuff here and all that. That's the thing right there, because I feel like Genesis made pretty good use out of their women's matches. I mean, the women's division in particular, because Christopher Jackson Denver has a good point. Tessa versus Jordan as well, and Rosemary versus Masha and stuff here and all that. Right there, that's the thing. Exactly. I'm telling you, like, come on. Like, I don't get what's with the TNA's idea of an I Quit match with having a referee just constantly bugging the wrestlers, saying, "Are you guys gonna quit yet? Are you guys gonna quit yet? Are you guys gonna quit? Hey, Josh Alexander, are you gonna quit? Like, dude, let me fight. Let me fight." That's the thing right there and stuff. Yeah, but exactly. Yeah, so if that's that's called the. I'm gonna start calling that dude the "Are you gonna quit" referee. Gosh, man, I don't get what's up with that. Like, are you gonna quit, guys? Like, we're still. I'm like, are you guys gonna quit, man? It's just like some person bugging us about our YouTube channel, like asking us, "Hey, you guys don't have any viewers. You guys don't have any likes. Are you gonna quit, guys? Are you gonna quit?" No, we're gonna get better at this. We're gonna get better at this live streaming thing. Not asking us if we're gonna quit YouTube or anything, like what happened in this match. Hey, are you guys gonna quit YouTube because you don't got any views? I don't care. We're gonna get better at this. We're gonna have to figure out a way out of this and stuff, something like this. But anyway, are you still guys gonna quit? No, I'm not. Nope. Red Lightning Boa 97 is not gonna just simply quit like that. I'm telling you. But anyway, how to put this off? Yeah, how to put this off? Anyway, we got. The referee asks him if he wants to, if the dudes want to quit again before Santana grabs a slapjack from under the ring, hits Alexander with it, bleeding from the mouth. Josh says, "You'll never be the guy." Mike Santana grabs, with Mike Santana grabbing Alexander is going to slam his face to the steel steps, but Josh says he quits and stuff here and all that. So you have Josh Alexander giving in stuff here and all that. So I'm telling you before, Mike Santana turns out to be the winner and stuff and all that. And after the match, we get Santana having a mic in hand before he tells Alexander to get up and face him like a man, as he tells Josh that he kept his word and tells Josh to shake his hands and stuff as the fans chant, shake his hand, fans chant, shake his hands, stuff over. Alexander shakes the hand of Santana. Josh says he is the man of his word, tells him that he is the standard of TNA and quits TNA as well. Yeah, kind of sad right there and stuff and all that. I mean, I just could imagine some people bugging me about my YouTube channel. So, are you guys going to quit YouTube? Come on. Okay, but anyway, we got a video package hyping up our next match with the. What was it? Oh yeah, up first, the challengers, the Rascals, making their way to the ring as they're dressed like the Hardys, with the music of the Hardys hitting as the place goes nuts and stuff here and all that. Before the NXT Tag Team Champions music hits as they make their way out of stuff here and all that. I don't know why a freaking pop-up is getting in my freaking TV screen's way and stuff. Let me try to get rid of it and stuff by clicking the X. Carefully clicking the X, I'm telling you and all that. But anyway, go. Okay, shoot. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, but anyway, I'm telling you about all that. So how to top this off? Okay. Next match is the Hardys defending against the Rascals and stuff here and all that. Hopefully the results are right, unlike the other web page and stuff here and all that. That said, that Nick Nemeth was able to win against Joe Hendry and stuff. But anyway, we get the bell rings as Matt and Trey lock up, and Matt has Trey in a headlock as Trey runs the ropes, but Matt moves out of the way with Jeff Hardy and Zachary Wentz being tagged in, with Wentz taking down Jeff and covering him for only a 2 count. Before Matt is tagged in, as he and Jeff double team Wentz and stuff before Matt sends Wentz to the corner, stuff slamming his head on the turnbuckle with delete chance, which was Jeff being tagged in and stuff here and all that. Not only that, you get Jeff covering Trey and stuff, but Wentz just comes in to break up the 3 count before Matt is tagged in as Jeff picks up Trey, who runs and tags in Wentz and stuff as Wentz is up on the top rope and connects on Jeff with the double drop kick guys and stuff before Miguel is tagged in as the Rascals double team the Chance and stuff and all that. But let me tell you, Matt was also on the floor with the Hardys getting sent to the NXT Tag Team Champions and stuff and all that, because that's the thing, yeah. Because honestly, that's the thing. NXT has a good relationship with TNA. It's someone on YouTube had the audacity to say that, oh, TNA is struggling so much under the dirt, 6 feet deep, that they have to use TNA for leverage. That is wrong. That is wrong, because TNA gave NXT the revival, and you got some jerk on YouTube saying that TNA is leeching off of NXT. No, oh my gosh, man. I can't believe someone actually said. But anyway, to top things off, we got Matt dropping Wentz with the side effect in the ring before all four men are down, before Matt tosses Wentz to the floor, and Jeff and Matt double team Trey and stuff here and all that. Before Jeff drops Miguel with a twist of fate and covers him, but Miguel kicks out at a 2 count. Before Matt tries for a twist of fate on Wentz, but he blocks it. Before Matt sends Wentz to the floor and drops Trey with a twist of fate, as Jeff comes off the top with the Swanton bomb on Trey to get the win and stuff here and all that. But anyway, what that leads to is the winners by pinfall and still TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys. The Hardy Boys and stuff here and all that, because it's good to see them hardcore, man. And not to forget that ladder match they had, the Hardy match. That was good. That was pretty creative. I like that right there and all that. But anyway, we also had a video package of how to help support Chris Bay and stuff right there. It's the first live TNA Impact in 8 years. It airs this Thursday on Access TV as the NXT Tag Team Champions. Nathan Frazer and Axiom will defend the titles against the Rascals and stuff and all that. I'm actually looking forward to that because Nathan Frazer and Axiom are wrestlers from WWE and stuff here and all. So yeah, it'll be good to see them on TNA and stuff here and all that, because Axiom is the luchador that has hologram vibes. But anyway, we get the commentary team running down the upcoming events as we go to a video package hyping up for our next match. Before going back in the arena, the lights are out and the music of Rosemary's up next as she makes her way to the ring for this no disqualification match. And you know what happens in a no disqualification match? Good chances of hardcore stuff right there. I'm telling you all that. Hardcore match. No disqualifications means it's going to be a hardcore match. Not freaking 5 minutes like happened a long time ago. That 5-minute no disqualification match. That was lousy. That was just lousy. Oh my gosh, man. I did not like that. But anyway, you get the ring having a fence and stuff here and all that. And also, a bunch of weapons such as chairs, staple guns is there suspended above the ring. With the TNA Knockouts World Champion House of Fun Clockwork Orange match with Masha Slamovich against the Rosemary stuff, before both women charge at each other, with Masha kicking Rosemary and Masha climbing the ropes and grabbing a trash can lid, hitting Rosemary in the head and back and stuff, before Masha gets a staple gun, with the Rosemary just fighting off the use of the staple gun before Masha just staples the hand of Rosemary and staples the armpit of Rosemary and stuff. Because the thing about staples in a wrestling ring, you gotta have really thick skin. You gotta really have tough skin and stuff here and all that. And don't get me wrong, I like the way they made use of the women's matches, just the women's division and stuff here and all that, man. Just really good, man. I'm telling you. But anyway, we got Rosemary grabbing Masha and trying to send her to the tax before Rosemary spears Masha on the tax and stuff right here and all that. Before, we also have Masha covering Rosemary for only a 2 count. Masha just sets up a ladder with Masha climbing out of the ladder and stuff, but Rosemary gets up and pushes over the ladder before sending Masha crashing to the table for Rosemary covers Slamovich for only a 2 count right there and all that. But let me tell you, because after the match, the music of Cora Jade hits as she makes her way down to the ring before Jade enters the ring, and both women go face to face and stuff, you could say, and all that. We get the women not jawing at each other as Jade signals that she wants the shot at the title before Santina Morella is out with Gia Miller, Tommy Dreamer, Mark Henry, and Dave Lagana and stuff of Busted Open Radio and stuff here, and asking them who will walk out of Genesis the TNA World Championship and stuff and all that. With Gia not being sure and stuff here and all that. And Mark Henry, he's the dude from WWE back in the good old days. One of the heavyweight legends and stuff. He's one of the good ones too, and stuff and all that. But anyway, we got Dave going with Nick to a string of boos, and Mark going with Joe and stuff as Ryan Nemeth then comes out and says his brother doesn't care what anyone thinks, and that his brother is going to win and stuff, as the fans boo him heavily and stuff, as Morella tell Ryan he has no business in this match, and Morella just bans Ryan from ringside and calls for security to remove him before Morella then introduces the video package to hype up our main event and last match of the night, which was Nick Nemeth defending against Joe Hendry. Well, this is a confusing thing. I was told that Joe Hendry beat Nick Nemeth, but the results are saying that Nick Nemeth defended against Joe Hendry and stuff and all that. I mean, that's the thing right there. But anyway, We got the pre-match video package airing to tell the story leading up to the highly anticipated title tilt between Nemeth and Hendry as the TNA tagline tail of the tape style graphic flashes on the screen as the fans and Garland already start up with the We Believe chances light and the Curtis Coyle Center go out with a dramatic pre-theme song beat playing and growing more intense as Mackenzie Michelle is shown in the ring saying it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for and it's time for the main event as the intense beat peaks and stuff and stops as we hear the familiar sounds of the viral smash hit stuff as we sing I Believe in Joe Henry, the I Believe in Joe Henry, do. And that stuff from London to Tokyo, that kind of stuff right there, I'm telling you. But anyway, we get Nemeth and Hendry going nose to nose in the middle of the ring and then starting to get after it stuff as loud dueling chants break out with half of the crowd chanting, let's go Nemeth, and the other chanting, we believe and stuff here and all that. Pretty even. I'm going to tell you all that. But anyway, after some back and forth action, we get Nemeth beginning to settle into the, what was it again? Oh, yeah. Nemeth calling for a high spot and heading to the top rope with Hendry cutting him off and climbing up after him, hitting a big super fall away slam as the two are both down and out as Frankie Kazarian comes out with his Call Your Shot Gauntlet trophy in hand as he hits the ring, but before he can cash in, we get JBL appearing and taking him out with a clothesline from hell at ringside as the fans loudly chant, JBL. He then walks over and punches out Nemeth's brother, Ryan Nemeth, just like he did at TNA Bound for Glory and stuff. And just that fast, JBL disappears through the crowd of the camera shot with fans chanting, this is awesome, as Nemeth and Hendry return to the feet. And Nemeth goes for his finisher, but Hendry avoids it and hits a standing ovation before he goes for the cover, but somehow only gets a 2 count. As fans loudly chant, one more time, as Hendry looks around and plays to the crowd before amping up and stomping the mat. Leading the fans in a We Will Rock You chant and stuff right there while singing We Believe and stuff here and all that before Nemeth hits a super kick. And some person in the comment section in like one YouTube video had the nerve to say that the crowd was dead while doing laughing emojis. Like, come on, the crowd was not dead. Come on, guys. That's the thing right there. But anyway, we got Nemeth hitting a super kick in a danger zone on Hendry as he goes for the cover, but Hendry just kicks out with Nemeth measuring Henry, setting up for another super kick, but he walks into yet another fall-away slam from Hendry, who follows up with another standing ovation, leading to a 1-2-3 as we have a new TNA World Champion, and his name is Joe Hendry and stuff here and all that. So yeah, the winner was that right there, Joe Hendry and stuff here and all that. And people are saying that Nick Nemeth defended against Joe Hendry. Okay, I would say that's one thing right there and all that. But anyway, you got your new TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry and stuff here and all that. I mean, I was trying to wonder, like what are the wrestling results trying to point out, saying that Nick Nemeth defended against Joe Hendry and stuff here and all that. But anyway, wait, let me go back. I get a little confused there now. Like short-term memory loss tends to happen and stuff here and all that. That's the thing right there. I don't know why, because that's one hard thing. That's one of the harder things about wrestling, fam. Short-term memory loss, because you got so much going at the same time. That's the thing right there. But anyway, you got Joe Hendry beating, Nick Nemeth and stuff here and all that, because the fans were just lit and stuff. No, the crowd was not dead. The crowd was not dead right there. But anyway, I'm telling you. But anyway, yep. Anyway, I'm gonna have to change my mind on some stuff and give TNA. What was it? Oh yeah, 9 out of 10. I'm giving this TNA a 9 out of 10, and Collision 8 out of 10 and stuff and all that. But anyway, okay, so yeah, that's what went on in TNA's Genesis show and stuff here and all that. Is I also have to go over, AW's Collision show and stuff and all that, even if it kills my back. I'm telling you. But anyway, I'm telling you, because honestly, sometimes longer shows can be worth it, sometimes can be not. Because, not everybody has the willingness to watch longer videos and stuff, especially if it's just someone just talking and talking. But anyway, hopefully I'm going to change that real soon and stuff and get more creativity going in. I would really like to do that in the future. I really do. Get more creativity coming in, Instead of being stale in the same spot right here, or do more things in the future for my channel and stuff and all that. Yeah, the page is not responding yet. I don't care. It still has to work with me. But anyway, oh my gosh, man, my fucking screen is stupid sometimes. Please bear with me here. Please bear with me here. Not like anybody's watching me at this time anyway, but still, some people are just gonna have to bear with me here. I'm telling you. But anyway, also some creativity is gonna have to work in the future. I'm telling you. But anyway, if this thing continues acting up, I'm gonna lose my shite. I'm telling you and all that. But anyway. Yeah, AEW Collision from January 16th, I'm pretty sure and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Collision was good. I'm still this Collision I like better than this. Oh, not this one. Yeah, I mean, I'll say both are kind of like equal in some terms and stuff here and all that. I'm gonna have to give both. I'm gonna have to give both Collision and TNA Genesis a 9 out of 10 and stuff here. Both of them get a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. But anyway, so yeah, that's the thing right there. But anyway, yeah, January 16. No, wait, no, January 16. Wait, no, or January 17. January 17th. Sorry, I got a little bit confused by that. But anyway, I'm telling you. I'm gonna have to probably change the title, but anyway, yeah, January 17th was wait, let me take a look at it. Okay, January. I'm getting a little bit confused. January 18th was Collision and stuff, and January 19th was TNA Genesis. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit enough and all that. But anyway, yeah, January 18 was the time and stuff and all that. But anyway, I'm telling you, just really great stuff and just fantastic. The show was fantastic. I loved it, especially Collision and stuff here and all that. I mean, both were pretty hardy in my opinion. Get it, hardy. But anyway, yeah, some changes are gonna have to be done in this channel and stuff. Some changes because some upgrades because instead of being stale in some parts, instead of repetitive and stuff here and all that, make this less repetitive. I'm telling you. But anyway, to top things off. Yeah, AW Collision January 18th is what happened right there stuff. So anyway, let's go over that one. But anyway, I want to go over this one real quickly and stuff here and all that because how this one came off is you got the Death Riders and the Learning Tree versus the Outrunners, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Rated FTR as Adam Page versus Christopher Daniels was the thing. That was a hardcore match. That was one of my more favorite ones. Even though I wanted Christopher Daniels to win and stuff and all that, I wanted Christopher Daniels to get an upper hand, but it's kind of sad how he lost. So I don't know what they're going to do with Christopher Daniels now that Christopher Daniels lost again, like what happened the other time with Jack Perry and stuff and all that. But anyway, we also had the Undisputed Kingdom versus Shane Taylor Promotions and stuff here and all that. I mean, at first I was wondering what STP stand for, but anyway, we also had Julia Hart versus Harley Cameron, Kazuchika Okada for Tomohiro versus Tomohiro Ishii. That was a good one too, right here and all that. But anyway, I'm still giving both of these shows a 9 out of 10 stuff here and all that. So we have Adam Page versus Christopher Daniels and stuff and all that. And yeah, I think honestly, personally, it feels like to me Christopher Daniels is a little bit out of his prime. And stuff here and all that. But anyway, yeah, Collision opened with the Texas Death Match between Daniels and Page and stuff as the Fallen Angel looked determined and told Hangman it didn't have to be like this. Before we have, I think it was Page hitting a buckshot lariat to, Daniels and stuff, to Daniels' neck to keep him down for the 10 count and win the match. And after it was over, you got Page hitting Daniels' own Angel Wings finisher to pour salt in the wound, you could say, and all that, something like that. While this bout was not a 5-star clinic or a massive spot fest, you could say, it was an entertaining performance that told the story before Page continues down his dark path and Daniels looked like a tough competitor in defeat. Before Page, defeated Daniels and stuff in the process. And stuff. And not only that, you can say that there was also the Undisputed Kingdom versus Shane Taylor Promotions. That's the thing right there. But anyway, that you get Toni Storm giving an interview with Tony Schiavone and stuff here and all that. Continuing her amnesia gimmick, and she said she would introduce herself to Mariah May next week. Dude, I can tell Mariah May would have been really annoyed by that. I'm like, thinking, what's the deal with this? Like, Mariah May beat Toni Storms, okay? She beat Toni Storms and thing and all that. Yeah, Mariah May beat Toni Storms, and she's like thinking, what's up with this? Like, she beat Toni Storms, and Toni Storms comes back to her greeting her with the amnesia gimmick, because honestly, Mariah May really did not care about that. As next up was a trials match with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly and stuff, and Roderick Strong taking on Lee Moriarty with Carly Bravo and Sean Dean and stuff, with these 6 men involved and stuff. As it goes without saying that this was a fast-paced match with a variety of styles on display. As STP took control right before the show cut to the break as we returned to see Cole back in the driver's seat against Dean and stuff here and all that. As we also have the Undisputed Kingdom scoring the win, but Taylor took out all 3 men as soon as the match was over, with Daniel Garcia showing up and starting to fight with Taylor to protect Matt Menard, and Garcia and UK teamed up to take him out and stuff and all that, which leads to the Undisputed Kingdom defeating Shane Taylor Promotions and stuff and all that. Shane Taylor Promotions, kind of sad that tough stuff, man. This stuff is real tricky, I'm telling you. Real tricky. That's the thing right there. Anyway, we have the Undisputed Kingdom defeating Shane Taylor Promotions before we have Moriarty's ankle pick to start the match with being so smooth and stuff, you could say, and all that. And not only that, we also had Brian Cage and Lance Archer versus Top Flight. How this one came off is Brian Cage and Lance Archer took on Dante and Darius Martin to tag team action this week and stuff. As soon as they return, you get the powerhouses taking control. It took a few minutes for the High Flyers to make a comeback, but once they did, Dante hit a series of quick moves to put Archer off balances. Unfortunately, the comeback was too little, too late. Archer and Cage regained the upper hand and scored the win. I think it was in a relatively how to put it in relatively quick fashion and stuff, as this wasn't a swash, but it was close. As Action Andrade and Leo Rush ended up coming out to attack Top Flight to add insult to injury and stuff here and all that. So yeah, you have that right there and stuff in the process where Cage and Archer defeated Top Flight right there and all that. You can see it was almost unfair how easy it looked for Dante to do a springboard. A little bit unfair in my opinion, a little bit. But anyway, what also happened? Yeah, that's what happened right there. Yeah, Brian Cage and Lance Archer taking it in. And yeah, Cage and Archer defeating Top Flight right there in the process right there and all that. And one of my more favorite matches, the Kazuchika Okada versus Tomohiro Ishii match. Yeah, because they have this rivalry going on. And one of them got injured, I heard, in the process. Because this was a Continental Championship right here. The AEW Continental Championship right there for Maximum Carnage and stuff and all that. But anyway, we have Max Caster coming out with a duffel bag in his hand and talking about the issues and rumors regarding the Acclaim. As Anthony Bowens joined him and Caster and said Bowens needed to just admit it. Caster is the best wrestler alive before Bowens ripped into him for needing to clean up his messes. It is also, I think he has Billy Gunn coming out to try to talk some sense to him, but Caster insulted him and told Bowens he had to choose between him and Gunn. With Bowens choosing Guns with no hesitation, and Caster said they were through, with the segment ending with no violence, but the crowd was ecstatic to see Bowens finally be free of Caster and stuff. And up next was a Continental Championship match between Okada and Ishii and stuff here. And as these two have been in the ring together as partners and opponents well over 300 times, you could say. That's the thing right there. Well over 300 times, I'm telling you. But anyway, Okada was slow to lock up and tried to play mind games, but Ishii was more interested in punching him in the face and stuff. This wasn't a pretty match, but it was hard hitting and had some great. It was hard hitting and had some great exchanges. As Ishii had a bad knee and appeared to hurt. He hurt the ankle on his other leg, but he kept fighting and stuff. As Okada just picked up the win with a Rainmaker clothesline to retain his title, and this was a solid performance, but may have fell short of expectations of some fans and stuff. Where you have Okada defeating Ishii in the process and stuff around that. But anyway, this had to be one of my least favorite matches with the Dustin Rhodes swash, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This had to be the worst match of the whole Collision. This is the worst match of all. Oh my gosh. The match with Dustin Rhodes winning a swash right here and all, because Dustin Rhodes doesn't want to give over the young talent. He doesn't want to give him over. But we got Dustin Rhodes being out next to take on Adam Priest, a local talent who has appeared several times in AEW. Well, not the swashiest. This was definitely a squash match with Rhodes just allowing Priest to get in a little bit of offense before inevitably beating him in a shot match. And yeah, there you go. Dustin Rhodes defeated Adam Priest and stuff and all that. So yep, I'm gonna have to change my mind on this one. I'm gonna have to probably give this Collision an 8 out of 10, and Genesis a 9 out of 10 and stuff and all that. I'm telling you. But anyway, we got the next match, having Hart take on Cameron, who was still marked for the missed heart blue in her eye during Dynamite and stuff here and all that. But anyway, how this one was Cameron was aggressive right out of the gate, but Hart took control as the shot went to commercial, as we returned to see Hart still in control, but growing frustrated that she could put her opponent away, and she eventually scored the win with her heartless submission. This wasn't much, but it wasn't bad either, as Hart was gaining momentum, but it was going to be interesting to see if Cameron ever joins her, or the mist fades from her face like it did with Willow Nightingale, because honestly, I don't know how Julia Hart does that, how she shoots the mist out of her mouth. Like, how does she do that? Does she keep it in there the whole time, or what is that stuff? That's a interesting part of her gimmick and stuff. But anyway, we got Julia Hart defeating Cameron and stuff here and all that. I mean, personally, I was going for Julia Hart because she's from the Hart Foundation. But anyway, we got Rhodes being a little dangerous on the end. But anyway, not only that, we got the Death Riders, the Learning Tree versus Hobbs, Rated FTR, and the Outrunners and stuff here and all that. This was a 2-man tag team match. This was one of the good ones, I'm telling you. This had to be one of the good ones. Because we had Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Brian Keith teaming up with Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta to take on Copeland, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler Yuta, Truth Man, Turbo Floyd, and Powerhouse Hobbs. Specifically in that order. I'm telling you, good stuff. But anyway, with this many people involved, there are only 2 ways it can go, is everyone can take turns going one at a time, or everyone can brawl all over the place with I think with the first several minutes where the former the heels had control most of the time, but it wasn't a one-sided fight, with Pac eventually showing up and interfering as all hell began to break loose before the Death Riders put a bag over Copeland's head and tried to carry him away before FTR stopped him and stuff and all that. You can see there was a lot of momentum in this match and stuff here, a lot of momentum. I thought this was fantastic. The way they did good with this one and stuff and all that, man. The way they did great with this, man. This was fantastic, man. But anyway, hardcore stuff here. But anyway, this was a lot of stuff here. But anyway, to top this off, so yeah. So if you like that kind of thing, you'll enjoy this and stuff. If you like matches with clean finishes and actions, that is easy to follow. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, this was a little bit messy. I mean, still good nonetheless. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst. I mean, you know. Anyway, yeah, the results were rated FTR Hobbs and Outrunners defeating the Death Riders and Learning Tree. Now, giving Hobbs the opportunity to win that one and stuff right there. So you can sort of say that, yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs managed to get revenge on Jon Moxley on that one. Because, yeah, I like how they're using Jon Moxley. I mean, not Jon Moxley. Powerhouse Hobbs a lot better than before. That's the thing right here and all that. But anyway, there was a lot of uproar on social media over this match not making sense, as Jericho gave a promo earlier in the night to try to justify this match, but it didn't really do much. You can say this Big Bill is obviously a powerhouse, but sometimes the way he lifts another grown man almost looks too easy right there and all that, which pretty much concluded the main event with those two. Man, that was a good show, man. The two-man tag team match, man, all around, man. That was good stuff right there. I'm not going to lie, man. I really give that one a thumbs up, man. That's like the best part, one of the better matches. I'm still not kidding. Let me tell you. But nevertheless, but due to the match with Dustin Rhodes, I'm gonna have to give this a, you know, man, 8 out of 10 stuff here. 8 out of 10 is not bad, but still, I feel that TNA Genesis deserved a 9 out of 10. So I'm giving, you know, AEW's Collision, you know, an 8 out of 10, and TNA Genesis a 9 out of 10 and stuff. And hopefully this YouTube channel will do better in the future, hopefully, because I don't have any people looking at me and stuff and all that. Because I'm starting to come to a realization. That's the thing right there. So anyway, this is all I have to give to you people and stuff here and all that. I mean, if anyone could watch me and stuff here and all that. But anyway, because I'm getting sick and tired of talking to a wall. But anyway, yep, I'm going to have to end the video right here for your people. So, yeah, just remember, rock out and be there, guys, for the next Red Lightning Bow show. So anyway, till next time, guys, till next time. You know, till next time. So I'm here, and I'm going to signing a Red Lightning Bow 97 signing out.